What's goody? What's goody, ladies and gentlemen? What's goody? We back live. This is live number 2. Make sure y'all go check out that new video I just did about Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Good video. Go check that out. You know what I'm saying? Got a lot of content. I'm pumping a lot of content back on my channel. You know what I'm saying? Bang with Smurf Part 2 dropping tomorrow. We dropping the second part of that interview. You know these niggas is mad, you know, but before I get into the dude we talking about in the beginning of you see in the video, peons, man. I don't address y'all dudes. I don't know why y'all think y'all can refer or act like y'all know me or get on y'all platforms and say my name like y'all gonna get a response. Y'all not getting a response from me. I think y'all need to get it through y'all thick skull. Please do not address me. And for you dudes that act like y'all was cool, that came on my platform, best believe, stay up off my channel too. You know, if I see you on my platform and I see you commenting and you know I done seen you, you know, on your platform, throwing little daggers, I think it's best that you already picked your side. If you running with people that don't mess with me and you over there commenting on their channel or you giving them a platform to speak, you already know we not cool. So I don't even understand why you even would want to even think that we can have a conversation about anything or even have you on my platform. That's something that baffles me with these dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't see me acknowledging you, or you don't see me sharing you, or you don't see me coming to your platform, it's a reason why I stopped rocking with you. Because you showed me that you a snake. So, one thing about me, I don't acknowledge dudes. You know? Like, I told dudes, like, you know, once I got to the subscribers that I got to, speaking these dudes' names up don't help me. It helps them. You know, speaking these names don't help me. Don't help my platform. And my audience don't care for y'all dudes. They are here to watch me. I keep trying to tell dudes, like, we've been doing this YouTube thing since 2018. I seen a lot of men come and I seen a lot of men go. I seen dudes, you know, haven't been the same on here. You know, how do dudes go from having big people come on their platform and now they just a shell of, not even a shell of themselves. So that made me really understand that y'all dudes ain't really, y'all ain't hitting on nothing. Y'all ain't hitting on nothing, man. Y'all dudes is really washed up. So I tell people this all the time, man. How can I, you know, associate myself with all brand YouTubers? Then I tell y'all, like, when people bring a dirty sector of YouTube, I don't respect that because you didn't work hard. You didn't work as hard as me. You ain't put in the work that I put in. You didn't do what I did to get where I got to. You know what I'm saying? You haven't went viral. You haven't done anything to say that your name is in the sky, in the rafters. Your jersey ain't rafters. Like, you niggas be, like, just keep it real, man. Niggas be D-class niggas trying to act like they A or B-class niggas. It's nerve of these dudes. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I tell y'all all the time, man. Don't bring up no dirty sector niggas to me, man. Cause they ain't getting no response. I'm not giving these niggas no clout, B. What I look like saying these dudes' names? We don't even acknowledge these dudes. When a dude tell me about any dude that I helped put on, that I helped give them notoriety, They not supporting my platform. They not bringing no income or nothing. Why would I even want to associate with anybody that ain't supporting me? They ain't supporting me. They just jock riding, and they've been doing that for years. So, like I said, bro, I don't got nothing to say or do with clout chasers. You know what I'm saying? And the dudes that wanna always they see me on different platforms like, yo, what up, bullies? Or hitting me up behind the scenes trying to squash beef. Dude, keep the same energy you been keeping. Save it. I don't need that fake love. Because when a dude told you back when I told you, like, yo, I don't got no issue with you, family. Why you going in on me? And you was going in, I want y'all dudes to keep the same energy. Cause I keep the same energy. It don't work like that. We don't squash differences because a dude ain't saying your name. Just stay out of my way. That's all I can tell you. Stay out of my way. Cause it ain't nothing else is nothing else to talk about. These dudes is clout chasers. I don't talk to dudes that made their name off of clout chasing off of other men. Y'all dudes, y'all dudes are not content creators. Y'all dudes are clout chasers. There's a difference. A content creator is a content creator. A clout chaser is a clout chaser. It's it's two different things, man. Always remember that. I'm never was a clout chaser. I always been a content creator. And that's why you'll always see me create content. These dudes don't create content. They are clout chasers. So when you've been a clout chaser your whole existence on YouTube and you built your name off of clout chasing other men, yeah, I don't acknowledge you, beloved. So all these dudes that be like, yo, Gotti, man, you know, I always thought you was gonna be great, homie. Yeah, you know, I never had no problem with you. You know, I told you that all the time. Nah, dude, I don't I don't rock with you. I don't rock with you. You desperate, bro. Keep your desperate ass over there, bro. I don't associate with clout chasers, bro. I don't associate with dudes. It just feel leechy to me. You feel leechy. You know, it feel leechy. I like my real supporters, my niggas that bang with me since I'm day one, A1, day one. Never picked a side, never went at me, never been jealous. Always saluted me, supported the Cash App, donated to the pay, donated to the super chat. My dudes has always hit me up like, yo, Gotti, when you dropping the merch, those are the dudes I respect. But you suckers, you dudes that be coming around trying to act like we cool, or you dudes that want to squash, dogs, we not cool. We'll never be cool. You feel me? Let's get that clear. And you dudes that be using my name, this is another thing. You dudes that be running around using my name loosely, bro. Oh, I definitely don't rock with that dude. And I'm not going to say his name. He's one of the dudes I'm talking about. He's a clout chaser. If that dude came to me today and said, yo, Gotti, I want to squash, homie, it's nothing to talk about. It's no squashing. Because keep the same energy. I'm that type of dude. I'm about keeping the same energy, bro. Because I watch you dudes try to ridicule and try to kill my platform. I can't be cool with dudes that try to kill my platform. Are you crazy? Niggas try to kill my platform and destroy my name and what I built. I gotta remember, I built my platform in 2018. You understand what I'm saying? It's 2025. I've been doing this for, come on, bro, for almost, I came on here in May. I came on the net maybe June or May on Chris Kid platform. I've been on YouTube for 6 years, right? 6 years. And for dudes to think that Gotti just gonna turn the other cheek and be cool with y'all, nah, bro. It's not gonna happen. Smash that like button, man. For the people that's in the building, smash that like button. But I don't know what type of delusional world people be living in that y'all really feel that I'm gonna be cool with dudes. And even the dudes that say they cool with me, the ones that be on their platforms, you know, and they try to be fake DJs, you know, shout out to Knowledge Boom. It's the only dude we acknowledge. He was kind of a, you know, one thing I said about Knowledge Born said some real stuff about to me. And my thing is, Knowledge Born was right about certain people. And he made me understand that, you know, I was too gracious in supporting dudes that supported my ops. And I was like, yo, I know certain dudes for a couple years. And I thought, you know, dudes would like, you know, would be like, yo, them dudes is foul. You know? And I said to myself, dudes is over there supporting dudes. And then what dawned on me is dudes try to play me. And I had to really go back and I had to watch. And I said, you know what? Yeah, it's time to cut ties with certain people. Yeah. And that's why y'all don't see me do the panels no more. I be like, yo, Gotti, why you don't do the panels? If you ain't on my clubhouse, that's the only thing I'm doing with dudes is on the same stage as me, is my panels on Clubhouse. Other than that, doing panels with niggas on YouTube, yeah, them days is over with. I rock with dudes. If you ain't in my club on Instagram, if you ain't in my group, the Gotti Gang Syndicate on Instagram, we don't. It's nothing to talk about. That's the only group that I had with dudes. We can come up and we can talk about because I rock with dudes. I rock with dudes. I rock with dudes that really is Gotti Gang. Like my son Casmo Star. Shout out to Casmo Star. You know, quite a few of my comrades. Frank Lucas, you know, and a lot of other dudes like my boy Karan and many others that rock with me. But as far as like me doing anything with niggas that sit up on platforms with the ops and they claim to be homies to me, nah, bro, we ain't cool. We ain't friends, and we damn sure ain't never gonna be friends, homie. That's over with. You know what I'm saying? And in fact, I don't bangs with none of these. And I'm gonna keep it real. I don't bang with none of these dirty sector YouTube dudes. Y'all feel me? I don't bang with none of them. So anybody that say they from a dirty sector of YouTube, I support the ones I support that I'm cordial with. But even the ones that I was cordial with, nah, bro, we ain't cool like that. So it's what it is. But yeah, yo, make sure y'all smash the like button, man, cause we about to get into it. I just want y'all to smash the like button, but I just wanted to give that address that a lot of dudes that you seen over here, yeah, public service announcement, we ain't rocking with you. Gang affiliated, what are you talking about, Discipline? We ain't nobody gang affiliated, bro. Come on, bro. What are you talking about? We men over here, bro. Like I said, yeah, bro. Them days is over with, bro. We ain't rocking with dudes. If dudes ain't supporting the movement, really supporting the movement, we ain't rocking with y'all. We ain't rocking with y'all. If you not supporting the Gotti Gang movement, if you not supporting the brand, if you not supporting the merch that's coming, if you not gonna support the website that's also gonna be coming, then we not supporting you. You know what I'm saying? We rock with who we rock with. We don't rock with dudes that's always thirsty. Thirsty clout chasers. I don't rock with dudes that, you know, you know, that try to like sneak this and hate on a nigga. Let's keep it real. Like, quite a few people behind the scenes would tell me, yo, why you messing with certain dudes on here, man? Like, why you messing with that dude? Like, I'm like, yo, I know the dude personally, you know? And they like, yo, but why you affiliating with dude? Like, they like, yo, son, like, dude is the homie, ain't he? I'm like, you know what? You right, dude is the homie. But you know something? I had to really, really, really reevaluate. Dude was low-key hating on me. And when I reevaluate that dude was low-key hating on me and my committee and my support base, I had to cut ties. You know? And that was the best thing I ever did. Y'all seen I've been falling back from a lot of these niggas' platforms. And I did it for a reason. I'm only rocking with certain dudes that I rock with and that I like their content. I don't like niggas' content that's thirsty clout. I don't like thirsty clout chasers. You know, I don't like niggas that's so thirsty for clout that they pigeonhole themselves and they wonder why they have not reached the pinnacle or the level on YouTube. And some of these niggas came out the around the same time that I came out. But the difference is, me and them is, I'm a hustler. I really know how to grind. And I put in that work. These dudes ain't put in no work. These dudes, you know, cloud chase until dudes got tired of their platforms. You know? So, y'all know what it is. We ain't supporting dudes out here, man. We ain't supporting dudes that get drunk all day on they live and got a bunch of bozo niggas over there. Like, my niggas, and that's the thing I don't understand, right? Like, the dudes that support me, bro, have never dissed these dudes. But when I go on their platform, right, they supporters be coming for me. That's when I know that we can't be supporting these dudes. If your supporters is always throwing shots at me, then I feel like you throwing shots at me. I feel like you're a hater. I feel like that you have an issue with me, but you speak your issue to your supporters, and you a coward that you can't address it, your settlements. And I give these dudes passes. I gave dude like 3, 4 passes. Because one thing about me is I don't want to quickly cancel a person. I let them hang themselves. And if they do exactly what I know they're going to do, it is what it is. But they got to do it to themselves. You know what I'm saying? They got to do it to themselves. You know, so when you go over there and you sit on a platform and you have dudes, you kick me off your platform for a dude that don't respect you, and you wonder why the dude diss you, but you kick me off the platform because you was so thirsty for that clout. You was so thirsty for them views. And that's when I knew that, oh, this nigga's a op. Yeah, I'm gonna fall back from this nigga. He's a op. Yeah. Yeah, he one of those. I just don't say nothing. in silence. But I heard that dude said something because I reached out to him. So he said something crazy out his mouth. But I give him a pass because I know he ain't like that, you know. So I don't even like once I see like you got a nigga, you got this nigga, this OG blood nigga running your channel with his weirdo bitch, you know, the fake psychologist, you know, running the channel. I know you ain't your own man, bro. I know you ain't your own man. Cause if you allow that old dirty blood nigga to run, shout out to Travis. I see you, brother. I see you. I see you. I see you, Trevor. I see you. Salute. Shout out. You know I bangs with the content. Salute. But when I see a blood nigga, a old dirty blood nigga running your channel, he done pressed you. He done talk greasy to you. Him and his bitch. And you got the nerve to be bigging him up, bigging his girl up, and all that. That's when I know, oh, this nigga's a cold sucker, bro. But I knew he was a cold sucker when I met him in real life. But I gave him a pass back then. You know, I gave him a pass back then because I didn't think he would, you know, be on some hating ass bullshit. But you know, once a hater, always a hater. And you gotta remember that. This is a dude that was hating on me when I left the platform that I was previously on when I first came on YouTube, right? And he did some hating ass shit back then. That's when I should have known not to rock with dude. But I give people chances. And you know, when you give people chances, you let them hang themselves. You let them do what it does. You know? But it is what it is. Yeah, see, no, I put my work in. Shout out to DJ Nocturne. I see, let me tell y'all something about DJ, the homie DJ in the building, man. Me and this dude was going back and forth, right? And I never hated on son. You know, I don't have no hate for nobody, right? And I'm happy that he's, doing better and he's doing his content and I like his content, you know what I'm saying? And he was one of those guys that watched the platform. He done seen me grow. He seen me grow from my first channel. So I gotta give him a big shout out and keep doing your thing. You know, shout out to you, Trevor. You know, I bangs with everybody. Yeah. Most definitely, most definitely. Listen, man, I'm not a hater. People think Bullis Gotti's a hater. I'm not a hater, really. I'm a good dude. You know, when I came on YouTube, I put the work in, and you know I work hard, and I always supported the smaller YouTubers that didn't have to. Like, I respect the YouTubers that don't clout chase. Let me let y'all know that. I support the content creators that put the work in, that that bust their ass to do content, and they don't have to clout chase. I like those type of content creators. Like if a content creator say, yo, Bullis Gotti helped my channel out and he really helped and support my platform, I'm happy to see a dual platform grow from nothing to something. But when you look at these other platforms, these dirty sector YouTube platforms, I tell content creators don't jump into that. Cause them dudes is not content creators. Them dudes are just clickbait, garbage channel holders. They're not good content creators. They are haters. They are swagger jackers, and they don't make great content. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, the dude that shall remain anonymous, and he's like other dudes that shall remain anonymous. Like the one other YouTuber from Virginia that always use me for content, and I don't even respond to this dude, right? I don't the DMC dude. I don't respond to him. The Hood DMC. I'm gonna just say Hood DMC. Yeah, that's his name, Hood DMC. I don't respond to Hood Gonzo. You know, the Hood Gonzo dude, I don't respond to him. You know why? Because Hood Gonzo always do videos on me, and he always think that I'm gonna respond. Like, I'm not gonna respond to you. You're a fraud. You know what I'm saying? You mad at me because I didn't bring you. Yeah, facts, Trevor. I don't respond to you, brother. Like, you'll never get a response from me. And you trying to be cool, you trying to support. Like, my nigga, like, all that you did to try to drag me on YouTube, it didn't make no sense, bro. Like, before you started back dissing me, after we done squashed our differences, you did that because of I didn't bring you to Clubhouse, dogs. Because I didn't bring you to Clubhouse, you just got in your feelings and really wanted to drag me. Yo, and the crazy part is that why? Why did you feel that you had to drag Bullis Gotti? You know what I'm saying? A dude that supported your platform and supported you, homie. So that's why I said, man, you know, Hood Gonzo, he'll never get a response from me. But you know, my dudes that do go on there, he interviewed my man Black Caesar. Shout out to Black Caesar. You know, shout out to a lot of my guys. But I'm gonna keep it real, bro. Me and that dude will never be cool ever again. I gave him a pass years ago. I'm not giving him no pass in 2025. The disrespect that the man showed to me showed that he doesn't deserve no type of squashing and no type of respect. It's over with. You figure deal me? It's over with. I hope he, you know, get his mind right. Cause he really believe that he can just violate and think we gonna ever be cool. Shout out to Nick in the building. We can never be cool. That's the same thing with the dude from Virginia that live in Virginia from Queens. Me and him could never be cool. That'll never. Me and him would never be cool. He be squashing like these dudes need to just listen, bro. I don't even study y'all dudes. I don't even know if y'all dudes still exist. In my point of view, we don't have anything to talk about. I'm on a whole nother atmosphere right now. What I'm doing with what I'm doing with Rapmatic and what I'm about to do with my couple other projects that I got and that I'm working on, I'm far removed from y'all little dudes in the peanut gallery, aka the off-brand section of YouTube. Like, I don't argue with you off-brand dudes. Didn't I tell y'all that? Like, y'all off-brand YouTubers, I told y'all that a long time ago, bro. We don't beef with y'all dudes. Y'all niggas need to keep it pushing. Keep it pushing and keep it over there where y'all at. Cause I don't I don't entertain that. And y'all ain't getting a response from the kid. Y'all not getting a response from me. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, with the other dude, the dude that got the dude that live in Philly, like ain't nothing me and you. There's nothing that I can say to you, bro. Like you already showed that, yo, bro. You a hater, bro. But we knew that. You know, you low key showed you wanted smoke with me, man. And the problem is that it's low key you jealous of my success. And I get it, bro, because we both came out at the same time, you know? But the thing is, I always had better personality to you. I always was more popping, and you just hate the fact that I'm a better YouTuber than you, you know? And the thing is, you don't know how to create good content, bro. You know, the interview game, you started off doing the interviews, and then you wanted to be Sam Malone, right? You wanted to have your little Cheers vibe. I told dude, like, do the Sam Malone shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? All that beefing with niggas, that ain't your speed, dogs. But you wanted to, be that, and that ain't you. You know what I'm saying? You know, you did Queens Flip. I didn't do Queens Flip. You did Star. I didn't do Star. Shout out to Star. But I didn't do these platforms. It's just these dudes shouted me out and they saw I was coming. And, dudes saluted that. But you tried all these different platforms and it just didn't work with you. You know, you thought that you was going to be Queens Flip or the Star Terrain or whatever you thought you was going to be, bro. And I told you, be the Black Sam Malone. And you didn't listen to that. So, you know, heard you was throwing shots, but I know where that came from. That came from the old blood nigga from Flatbush and his girl, you know. And you know, I don't even pay her no mind. Like, once she did that sucker shit and she, her and that nigga reached out to me to expose somebody that was under them, bro, I knew I was never going to ever rock with that dude ever again. So, she's a bird, you know. She's a whole bird. Like, let's keep it real. She know that, you know. Like, she desperate messing with a dude that don't even like chicks. Like, come on, like. I didn't even know she liked it. I'm gonna keep it real. I didn't even know she liked the dudes, cause she just gave me the butchie vibe a little bit. You know what I'm saying? She dressed like one of the homegirls. Like, she didn't dress like one of the chicks. So I ain't even know that she liked the niggas. You know what I'm saying? And then you supposed to be like a psychologist or something, and you running around dealing with a Flatbush, old washed up Flatbush uh, blood nigga that got kicked out of the UBN, that got kicked out of his own set. You running around dealing with that nigga, you know? And when I saw that nigga, Mr. Black Sam Malone, still supporting that dude, I'm like, hold up, bro. Like, this nigga's really supporting this dude? Like, after he done pressed him? That's when I was like, oh, this nigga's a clam, son. But, all these niggas done pressed him. You know what I'm saying? I felt kind of bad. Everybody turned on him. I felt bad when the nigga Marky ran down on him. I felt bad for him. But, Knowledge Born told me about that dude. He said, yo, son, yo, Gotti, my nigga, you fucking with this nigga, man. He used to tell me about these dudes. But I ain't listen, bro. Because I was like, yo, I know the dude. I met the dude personally. I met the nigga wife, But low-key, like Knowledge was saying, nigga was low-key a hater. Nigga was low-key a hater. And it came to my attention that son was really a low-key hater, But I didn't really think that. But I kinda felt it. I kinda felt it because he really showed me that he really didn't rock with me. He rocked with the other side. So, and then, his supporters, not all of them, but like the niggas over there, they be low key like, kind of like, yeah, there's only a few of them, few of the niggas I fuck with over there, but there's like the mother clown niggas over there, they be like low key sneak dissing. I'm like, hold on, son. I come here to rock with y'all niggas and y'all low-key sneak this on me? Yeah, that's when I was like, oh yeah. Oh yeah, these niggas is ops. Yeah, it's best for me to not even rock with these niggas. You know what I'm saying? So that's when I was like, I said to myself, yeah, I'm gonna fall all the way back. And that's what I did. I fell all the way back, man. Nigga reached out to me to participate in his little contests and shit. Like, nah, nigga, I ain't doing that. Cause when I did a contest with homie, you know, versus thing with homie, you know, they cheated me out the verses. I wasn't even salty about it. Cause I know niggas was gonna be pick dude, but it's like, you know, it is what it is. What you mean I'm lying? I ain't lying, nigga. Talking about I'm lying, my nigga. You in my chat talking about I'm lying. Yeah, but you know, when I did the versus battle with homie, they low key was like on some hating shit. They ain't want to give me the versus battle. So I was like, yeah. But I think what really rubbed me the wrong way with that nigga was when the nigga Zip came up there and he ain't let me get at that nigga. He was so like, to me, and the nigga violated him, but to me, like, he was so much thirsty for the clout of having Zip on his channel and getting the views than being man enough to say, yo, that's my mans. So when a nigga do shit like that, you know, that's when I have to fall back from a nigga. And that's just like how, like, I had to fall back from my other dude. Like, don't get it twisted. Like, I still rock with Son, but I don't rock with Roski like that. You know, and the reason why me and Roski don't rock is because, like, I'm on a whole, and I told Roski, bro, I'm on a whole different level, bro. It's either you switch up the content and let's get to it, or we just do what it do. And you see I rock with Q Butter, that's my brother. He see the vision, you know what I'm saying? Roski could have been a part of Radmatic, but you know what, Roski, he don't see the bigger picture, and that's why I fell back from him. Cause a lot of niggas gotta understand, bro. Like, my two channels, right? This is a fact. The second channel that I had, right? Y'all remember that second channel? I lost that channel because of Roski, right? And I told that nigga, yo, leave the Boss Lee nigga alone. Don't say nothing about that nigga. He started up with that nigga. I had to come and finish it for this nigga, right? Now, I lost my channel because of that, because the nigga flagged me. But I took it on the chin and started to support him, you know? And the messed up part about it is that I warned dude, yo, leave dude alone. Let's not talk about dude. You know what I'm saying? But he did it to himself. So, like I said, man, what I'm doing on Rapmatic and the stuff I'm about to do with these other podcasts that I'm in the works and doing, I'm about working with serious people. I'm about helping out content creators that has a vision, because I'm trying to start my own network. You know what I'm saying? And I told people this, like, my thing is, my future goals is I'm gonna start getting into the directing lane. I'm gonna start getting into doing more podcasts, being like having my own podcast and network. You know, I'm working on merch. Like, this is what I'm trying to do. Like, and dudes in the dirty sector is not where I'm at. Come on, bro. Like, all that beef and stuff, like, I'm not about none of that no more on YouTube. Like, I'm far, like, when dudes be mentioning my name, I just look at these dudes like they crazy. Like, yo, dog, I don't know you. Like, if you want to get active, I'm going to give you the address and just pull up. Other than that, there's nothing else. There's nothing more to talk about. I'm not doing 100 videos on no-name YouTube niggas. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that, because When I was outside moving around in these streets, I seen none of these YouTube niggas nowhere. I ain't see them at the Barclays. I ain't see them at the Garden. I ain't see them in the clubs. I ain't see them at the lounges. I ain't see them at the bars. I ain't seen them when I go shopping. I ain't seen none of these niggas nowhere in the city. So why should I continue to keep beefing with niggas that don't come outside? That's that's the thing. Like, and you see me go to Queens Flip Crib. I made that nigga move from over there. You see me go over there. You see me go the 125th where Sonnet is at. Used to be at. After that, there's nothing else. The pull-up thing, y'all niggas is doing. I been did that. Y'all late. Y'all niggas now want to start pulling up on niggas. Y'all should have did that when it was the time to do it. 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022. You know what I'm saying? Even 2023, we was still doing the pull-ups. We ain't see none of you niggas. So that's why I said, man, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? Now we doing bigger and better things. You know what I'm saying? We trying to I'm talking to industry niggas. Like, industry niggas is reaching out to me like, yo, Gotti, I want to work with you. Like, we talking about legends. Legends. They reaching out to me and they want to work with me and do business. You know, it's getting to that point where we talking about we got more podcast situations and more deals on the table right now than a little bit. Just off of Rapmatic and me alone. Like, I got side deals that I got. And I got deals for Rapmatic. So this is what I'm saying. Like, yo, like, niggas don't understand. I've been doing this since 2018, 2019, 2020. I've been winning on here. So when I look at a lot of y'all dudes, you know, y'all gotta do better. Y'all out here clout chasing. How long you clowns gonna be clout chasing? Y'all gotta get some new content. All this fake tough guy, like, none of you dudes is tough. You know what I'm saying? None of you dudes is tough. And when you dudes be mentioning my name, I just be laughing. Like, when people tell me, yo, such and such mention your name, I'm like, who? Because it's like, when you dudes mention my name, it's like, should I take them serious or should I not even respond? Because why am I responding to clout chases? I don't respond to niggas that call shit a digital Hollywood. Remember, I created this whole space on YouTube. I did, right? Since I haven't been around, you dudes is not doing nothing. Salute, salute. Shout out to my brother DJ D Eternal. Go subscribe to his channel. He got good content. Shout out to him. Support what he got going on. Shout out to Big Blaze. Support everybody that's in here that got a channel. Make sure y'all subscribe and like. But yeah, I'm not responding to niggas that call they shit digital Hollywood or the dirty sector. Like, niggas is goofy, bro. Like, this shit is dead, bro. It's dead, you know? Yeah, no problem, bro. No problem, man. No problem, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody go support the bro, man. Go subscribe to this channel, man. Go subscribe to this channel. D-Nick. Matter of fact, let me pin his comment, man. Yeah, man. Y'all see his commented pin right there, man. Go subscribe to the bro channel, man. And definitely go subscribe to Big Blaze too, man. Go hit the moderators, everybody that's in here. Go subscribe to their channels, man. Go check they content out, man. You know, make these channels big, man. Make these dudes relevant on YouTube. Stop making these no talent ass niggas that talk about dirty sector YouTube. Stop making dirty sector YouTube niggas relevant. They not relevant. We don't care about you niggas. You niggas call police on each other. You niggas is doing goofy pull-up moves. Like, I don't get you niggas. Y'all niggas is weird. Y'all is alcoholics, drug addicts. A lot of y'all let drugs and liquor give y'all courage to be tough. Y'all dudes is not tough. Y'all is soft like shaman. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are soft like shaman, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's word to everything I love, bro. I don't take y'all niggas serious, bro. Like, y'all dudes is, y'all comical to me. You know, any grown men in their 40s and 50s is trying to do YouTube and you having pop, it's sad, bro. And if you ain't got good content, that's extra super sad because you should be out here working your ass off to put out good content. That's why a lot of y'all dudes can't get out that sector because y'all stagnate yourself. You see me, you know what made me so great on YouTube? Is because I went to all the different sectors of YouTube and made my name known. And that's why I was able to get the fan base that I got. Because I put the work in. What you dudes don't do, y'all don't put the work in. Y'all come in here, y'all cloud chase, y'all do y'all little fake YouTube beefs. And then, you know, when the show is over, y'all is over. So always remember that, man. So that's what I said, man. I told homie, I gave homie the formula, man. Be the Black Sam Malone. Run your shit like Chaz, bro. You'd have had a lucrative platform, but you wanted to be messy Bessie, bro. Getting into different beefs on YouTube. You know? And that's why I do hurt his platform. But it is what it is. You know, enough for talking about these cloud chasers. Let's get to what we all been waiting for to talk about. Zip with the drip. Let's get to that. So Zip, I saw Zip with the drip live stream, right? I'm watching a live stream that he did earlier tonight, right? So you know he watched my live because he basically regurgitated everything I said up there, right? Let me say this about Zip. And this is why I tell y'all about these YouTube niggas, right? Like Zip and all these dudes, right? What you gotta do, wait, Zip's like 45? Yeah, 45. Yeah, 44. You know, he's 45. Got a dude that's 45 years old, right? That lives with a cat, like an old lady or a woman that don't got a man, right? Doesn't got kids, but his biggest claim to fame is he been to jail. What he been to jail for? Robbing people. You know what I'm saying? He went to jail for robbing people for a Casio watch, a flimsy chain, a leather jacket, a wallet, a Metro card, and a lady's pocketbook. Outside of a pizzeria. Bum nigga shit. Bum nigga shit. Bum. Straight up bum. Right? He came online to make people believe. It's just like what I told you about Bosley, right? He came online and made people believe, yo, I'm a shooter. I shot niggas. And then when somebody came in my chat and said, yo, that dude shot a kid, check your DMs. And when I saw that, what homie sent me, I was like, oh no. And this nigga got the nerve to talk like he a real live shooter. He shot a 12-year-old kid at the age of 18, going on 19 years old. Oh yeah, we had disposal. And we brought the victim on YouTube. We let him speak his mind, him and his brother. And it showed that Bosley was a wankster and a fraud. And we exposed him. Shout out to my brother Black in the building. So Zip, on the hand, is a dude that is what you call a mad rapper. Remember the mad rapper? Remember how the mad rapper used to be? Yo, tell him why you mad, son. Tell him why you mad, son. Remember the mad rapper? Tell him why you mad, son. Huh? Yo, them bad boy niggas. See, when I listen to Zip, I'm listening to the mad rapper. I'm listening to the mad rapper. Every time I listen to Zip with the Drip, I'm listening to the mad rapper. That's the mad rapper right there. He is the real life version of the mad rapper. You know what I'm saying? The broke bum nigga that D. Dot Angeletti used to be, right? Cause the mad rapper was a bum broke nigga that was always hating on the bad boy niggas. Got them bad boy niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? That's it. The mad rapper. You know what I'm saying? You know? The mad rapper. So, remember when the mad rapper said, yo, they got all the bitches, son. These niggas making mad money, son. Niggas made a dime, son. He said, tell them why you mad. You said, tell them why you mad. Tell them why you mad, son. Niggas driving around high cars. They got all the bitches. That's you. Zip, you the mad rapper. Tell them why you mad, son. You mad because you didn't make it as a rapper. You mad because you's a bum, broke, poor nigga that's living in Prospect, Lefferts Garden, and we got the Addy, nigga. Try me. Try me. Try me. Try me. And I'll let the people know on Instagram where you really rest your head, and they'll do a video out there. Try me. Try me. See, that's why I be trying to tell these niggas, bro. I be cooling. Y'all know I be cooling? I be cooling, for real. I don't want to get at these at the mad rapper, but the mad rapper be thinking he that dude. You know what I'm saying? And I listen to his interview. Yo, son, I'm listening. Yo, this is crazy, right? This is crazy for it, right? So I'm listening to this nigga. He mad that I did the interview with Smurf, right? He's like, yo, that nigga sat down with Bullets Gotti. I can't understand, yo, why that nigga, yo, real niggas everywhere fucks with Bullets Gotti. Don't be mad that real niggas fucks with Bullets Gotti and want to sit down with Bullets Gotti. Don't be mad. UPS is hiring. What you think? You thought real niggas don't rock with my platform? You forgot. I had the real China from Connecticut on my platform. Zip? Yeah, the nigga that you diss after he died. But I had the real China from Connecticut on my platform. I had Bat. Yeah. Bat was on my platform. Yeah. I was the first one to do that interview. Nobody else had the Bat interview but me. I done, keep it real with you. I had the first Spanish nigga, blood nigga, Polo, on my platform. So I done had so many real niggas came on my platform to sit down and have a conversation with Bullets Gotti. The streets just love me. It just is what it is. I just got that aura. You know what I'm saying? The streets don't hate me. You know how many real dudes that I speak to? Like, I'm talking about legendary street dudes that I talk to on the regular. that call me on the phone and they give it up to me. Like, yo, Gotti, I really fuck with you, Gotti. Yo, you talk that shit, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? See, real niggas don't like niggas like you. You know, the fake tough niggas. You know, the niggas that be talking that gangster shit. But when the real wolves and gorillas pull up on them, they do what you do. They go and hustle for a nigga like you did. Like, let's keep it real. Like, Blue Boy stepped to you on some real shit and said, yo, Capo, you know why I get so much hate from these niggas? Because they can't do what I do. You gotta remember, I ain't even, yo, son, I've been killing these niggas since I came on here. I'm the youngest in charge. They mad. Them niggas is mad that Sub-Zero sat down with me, bro. They mad that certain niggas sit down with me, bro. Don't you don't hear the disdain and the hate that Zip has when he hear that nigga sit down with me? You ain't hear how he hated on me when Wack said my name? I don't gotta bot up my chat to get views. These niggas gotta bot up their chat to get views. That's crazy to me, bro. Y'all see how these niggas gotta bot up their chat? The nigga dissing Fat Joe. Like, Fat Joe ain't paying you no mind. Chico. Zip, you was little puppet in jail, nigga. You heard? You was little puppet in jail, nigga. Know what I mean? Come on, Trevor. I ain't never did nothing to Zip with the drip, man. That dude was just jealous of the kid, man. You know what I'm saying? That dude was just jealous. He was just jealous of me. You know what's so crazy? Like, his jealousy towards me always was like, yo, like I don't hate nobody, bro. And the dude dissed me out of left field, right? But I tell niggas, once you start some shit, I'ma finish some shit. And that nigga started with me. I ain't never thought of the nigga as no competition. He was just a nigga that was a jail nigga that Hassan co-signed, you know, cause he's a dick rider. So I'm like, all right, he co-signing this nigga, cool. Didn't matter to me, cause I don't dwell on goofy niggas and goofy shit. So when I watched the nigga channel, I shared his video quite a few times. I'm like, all right, you know, dude was cool. But then a troll goes in his chat. I told y'all the story. The troll goes in his chat, posing as me, right? The troll said some nonsense to him. I don't know what the troll said because I wasn't even home. Me and my cousin. Me and my cousin had went out. We went out to the city and we went to Harlem. We get back to LG. We done had a good night. We went for some drinks. We went to Harlem. And then we went to the city to go for some drinks. And then we got back to the spot and we was just chilling. right? So my cousin and me chilling. We chilling in the crib. We ain't really. Nigga hit me on my phone like, yo, Bullets, the nigga Zip dissing you. I'm like, what? Zip dissing me? I'm like, I don't speak about that nigga. So I look, I'm seeing this nigga talking about, yo, we ain't the same, my nigga. Like, yeah, we ain't the same, my nigga. Like, you don't do what I do, my nigga. I'm like, yo, where is this coming from? Like, what is he talking about, right? Because that's what in my mind I'm saying to myself. I'm like, where is this dude? What is he talking about that make him believe that we in competition or I have an issue with him? So then he just went crazy. But you know what I didn't respect about dude? He takes the video down. That's what made him a cold sucker. He takes the video down off the channel, right? Takes the video because he knew he was in the wrong. See, I'd have respected if dude would have kept it official and not take the video down. But he took the video down like a coward, right? After he dissed me, took it down like a coward. Because I would have respected if he would have kept it up as a real nigga. But he took it down like a coward. And he didn't apologize. Because he said my name when I ain't never disrespected this nigga, right? And people ask me, yo, why you always get at the nigga? Because I ain't never had an issue with this sucker nigga. Because me and him ain't even in the same lane. We don't do the same shit. But for him to say what he said about me, yeah, I felt like, yeah, I had to address it. And every time he see a nigga, he like Gully, bro. He like Gully TV. Like every time them niggas see a nigga win and make another viral movie on these YouTube streets, they start to hating Gully and Zip because they don't like the fact that a nigga like me is better at the interview shit, is better at everything. Like Gully, like let's keep it real, he's a nut hugger. Like when you see a nigga that made a t-shirt said, I want to interview Haitian Jack. He goes to Dominican Republic nut hugging Haitian Jack. And then when Haitian Jack wanted to get up in them pockets and extort him, his bozo ass changed his phone number. Let's keep it real. So that's when I tell y'all, you gotta really dissect these claims and see the type of dudes you talking about. Like Zip, he sit up there smoking dirty weed all day. Like I said earlier, yo Zip, what's up with your case? Why you, a man that say you a real street nigga, how you gonna sit there and say you got 5 years probation? You should have said, yo, I got, yo, the kid, yo, this is what happened. You didn't even want to break it down because you know you did bad. You told. That's why, every time I get, that's why the sucker nigga that I was on his platform that I was cool with at the time threw me off because he was trying to protect this nigga because he was so much being a dick rider instead of being a real nigga and letting me, you know, dissect this clown. But he wanted to bring the philosopher dude up there to be the lawyer. And then he wanted to be the, like I don't got no issue with philosopher, but it's like, yo, philosopher, what did you being a lawyer for this nigga? This nigga need to address why he got 5 years probation for a homicide in 1998 when dudes was getting slayed in 1998 during the George Pataki, Rudy Giuliani era. They didn't want me to expose that this nigga was a vermin when we already knew he was a vermin. We know that it was a vermin, but they don't want people to know this because they want to, what, you want to protect a nigga image? Nigga's a rat. Nigga's a rat, a nigga's a rat. He told. Straight like that. Anybody could look at Zip and could tell that he's a informant. Brother informant, he's an informant. 5 years probation for a homicide, nigga, you was a rat. There's no such thing. You can't get 5 years probation for no homicide, especially in New York City. You know what I'm saying? Who you fooling? You know what I'm saying? He just didn't want niggas in 5 years for a homicide. I ain't never heard nobody get 5 years probation for a homicide. Never in my life. In New York State? Come on, bro. And they was protecting this nigga Zip, you know? And I was like, damn, yo, you ain't letting me get him. You letting this nigga run. Why is you letting this nigga run? Let me get at this nigga. He protecting this nigga. He don't want this nigga to get exposed. Because he know son did bad. Anybody knows nigga did bad. Let a nigga expose a nigga for doing bad. But they ain't want me to do that. You know what I'm saying? And like I tell people, Zip is a desperate man, bro. Anytime a man has to beef with dudes, like that's the desperation shit that Hassan Campbell do. See Hassan? When you look at his platform, you see why his shit is falling off, right? Because it's looking like a desperation look for him. You on YouTube, you dissing everybody because you desperate to get heard. You're desperate to think you gonna blow up. So let me diss these rappers. And it didn't work for the nigga. You know what I'm saying? He thought, yo, me dissing Big Meech, I can get a situation with 50. When that didn't work, you see he now dissing G Unit. You see what he said? Oh, y'all niggas talking about, yo, the realest beef y'all ever been with was Terror Squad. So you talking greasy about G Unit. You want to be on like dogs. You look crazy, nigga. See, when 50 was promoting you, you was on your knees like a slobbering whore. But now, niggas ain't supporting you, and you mad that 50 and them rock with Terror Squad, and Yayo gave it up to Terror Squad. Now you on some, oh yeah, Jimmy Henchman did this, and World. Like, first of all, you don't know what you talking about. You up there, you making up stories and lies. There was only one situation that World and 50 had, and it was in New Jersey, and they shot up the Range Rover. World didn't even get a shot off, and Benzino was in the car with World, and he confirmed it. Which I ain't understand how the the cop dude, Bill Courtney, knew, but he knew who was there. And like I said, Son ain't even get a Son. World was coming to talk. It ain't like what you saying ain't even facts. You ain't even said the story because Monster was started shooting. So it didn't even happen like how you trying to say. Oh yeah, the nigga eBay. Like, what are you talking about, dog? You just running your mouth, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, dudes like Zip just run their mouth and just be saying anything, bro. Just be saying anything. You know what I'm saying? They just be saying anything, bro. They had one situation, like I said, they had one situation that happened in Jersey in 2003. You talking like they had a multiple situations. They didn't have multiple situations. They had one situation. You know what I'm saying? You up there, you talking about, yeah, Jimmy Henchman, you up there, you know, cause 50 didn't send you that bag. You want to talk greasy about 50. You want to talk greasy about Yayo because Yayo said what he said. You know, Yayo no. Must be ain't listen to what the homie said, right? I think you need to go listen to to that interview that's on my channel when they talk about the rucker, right? And why Jay-Z ain't want to get off that bus. And why they didn't get off that bus. And why the situation happened like it happened. Because them Terror Squad niggas had ice picks and box cutters ready to get active in Rucker Park. Okay? Ready to get active in Rucker. So, you popping it like Bronx niggas gonna stand with you. You not a Bronx nigga. Bronx niggas not gonna stand with you. You forgetting. A lot of them Bronx niggas run with them same niggas that you talking about. So, Bronx niggas ain't gonna stand next to no Zip. You a nigga that Queens niggas don't even stand next to. Like, Queens niggas ain't even standing next to you, homie. And then you on your line, this the thing, right? Then you online, you trying to talk greasy about 50. Talking about, yeah, yo, yeah, the nigga Jimmy Henchman was on them niggas. You talking about the biggie, you talking about, yeah, the realest beef. Y'all been in this Terror Squad. You trying to shit on Smurf, cause Smurf sat down and did a conversation, just sat down and did an interview with me, and he ain't do an interview with you. I told you, I asked you, Zip, why you ain't do an interview with Smurf, homie? Why you ain't did a sit down with Smurf, bro? Why you ain't going to sit down with Smurf? Huh? You and Smurf was locked up together. You ain't do an interview with Smurf. You mad that I did an interview with Smurf and we going viral. We did 80,000. Did 80,000. This clip that we going to drop, part 2 is going to break the neck. The third clip going to break the neck. When we, like, homie, you mad you didn't get a sit down with Smurf. We understand that. Zip, we understand that. But real niggas don't respect you. Even the real niggas from Queens. I could sit down with real niggas from Queens and we can have conversations and do interviews. You, on the other hand, can't sit down with no real niggas from Queens and do no interviews with them. Where the podcast at? That you had in Lower East Side and all that. Where the podcast at? Oh, the podcast is no more. Yeah, we know. We know. So, yeah, I'm not going to go at Pistol Pete. Nigga, you sat up there, you was happy that Pistol Pete interviewed you on Dog in the Yard. You was so hype. You know what I'm saying? But niggas know you a scary nigga, Zip. You a scary nigga. You ain't about that action. You ain't about that action. You so scared of niggas that you be blocking niggas. Niggas that don't even go at you, you be blocking them. Cause you's a scary nigga. Zip, we know you are. You ain't a real dude. Like I said earlier, you got 5 years probation for homicide. How do you get 5 years probation for homicide unless you cooperated with the legal aid lawyer and the prosecutors that was supposedly prosecuting you? So you testified. You testified, your brother testified. That's why you can't go back to Corona, Queens. I ain't seen you yet. You from Corona. Why you ain't get Big D on your platform, homie? Huh? Why you ain't sit down with the Corona legends, bro? The real street Corona legends. Huh? Why Big D ain't hollering at you? I ain't see you take a picture with Big D. I ain't see you take a picture with none of the real niggas from Corona. That means that you ain't who you say you is in Corona, homie. You ain't who you say you is. They know you not that. They know you a sucker. They know. They know that you're a sucker. They know. And it shows because it's written all over your face. You don't got to say a word. We know that. That's why when you watch your channel and we see you smoking that dirty weed, come on, bro, you's a bum. You a whole bum, nigga. Niggas could look and tell you a bum. Talking about, yeah, I was about to burn. What the nigga said? I was about I was about to pop the nigga fat. Look, first of all, homie, back in them days, Fat Joe ran around with 100 wild Puerto Rican niggas that was kamikaze. They would have earthed you, Zip. You know that. Why you lying to your audience talking about you was gonna catch the nigga downtown near Speed? Like, stop the lying. Stop the lying, bro. You live in a delusional, but I think that's that. I think that's that K2. I think that's that dope. I think that's them drugs that got you feeling that you some invisible super thug. Cause we know the stories. Blue Boy pressed you. We know what Ashan said he did to you. He cut you and ran you up out that jail. And you did what sucker soft niggas do. You ratted. You ratted, kid. You ratted, kid. You told a correctional officer, and then you had the nerve to try to say, oh, he's a blood. He's a gang member. He's a gang member. No, nigga. He's still a CO, nigga. You went to the correctional officer and told him that a nigga hit you, that a nigga shot you. Instead of you taking it on the hop, you got up out the jail. You did the scheme team, dogs. You another Scheme. Scheme did the same shit. When they cut Scheme, when the Max cut Scheme, he did, oh, shit, yo, niggas cut me. CO. He did the same thing you did, homie. And he got up out the spot. So, you turned Muslim after Sherm kicked you out the whip. You ain't really about that movie action. You ain't put the work in. You was a bitch. You know? And the thing is that when Blue Boy told you to get down, you got down. Sherm kicks you out the whip, you ain't do nothing. When I hear the stories of Zip, I'm listening to a nigga that basically is a capper. Is a capper. Boy pressed you and you ain't put in no work. He told you to get down. You said I made a smart business decision. So how can I realize, like, you really believe them Fort Greene niggas gonna jump out the window for you? You think Supreme Magnetic and them niggas gonna jump out the window? They ain't jumping out the window for you, bro. Them niggas ain't jump out the window for you when you said what you said about Fly Tie. You ain't went to Atlanta, did you? You ain't pop out there. Cause you know you gonna get that surprise party. You ain't want that surprise party, Zip. So your ass stayed in New York. Cause you ain't want that smoke. You know you ain't want that smoky smoke. That smoky smoke was gonna get crazy for you. You know that. You ain't want that smoky smoke with Webb and his brother Ty. You ain't want that. So you kept your ass, like I said, you kept your ass tucked in New York and you wasn't in no nightlife. Cause telling Blanco and Germ, they ain't wanna, like I told you earlier, they ain't wanna lose that record deal. They ain't wanna lose that good situation that Skang got them at RCA. They ain't wanna lose that. You know what I'm saying? So they had to fall back from you. So you ain't got them niggas spending the bag. So now you gotta go like everybody else. You gotta apply for a job like Scheme. You know, cause you and Scheme got the same story. You got cut, you got kicked out of the Bloods like Scheme. Scheme got kicked out of Mac Ballers. You got kicked out of Sex Money Murder. The only thing Scheme ain't turned Muslim, you turn Muslim, right? Cause Sherm kicked you out the whip, right? And then after Sherm kicked you out the whip, nigga, you did what most niggas do. You got kicked out of the whole spot. You got kicked out the whole spot. Nigga said he cut you and you ain't do nothing. Nigga cut you and you ain't do nothing, man. You say, yo, a gang member. Yo, if a nigga's a gang member, you hear what Zip said? If a nigga's a gang member, you know what I'm saying? And I get cut. No, nigga. Nigga's a gang member or nothing. You don't say a word about what happened. But you did the scheme, nigga. You screamed that a nigga cut you. And you transferred up out that spot and went to another jail. So we already know, nigga, you ain't who you say you is, Zip. You ain't got no kids. You ain't got no legacy. Nigga 45 years old, he ain't got no kids. He don't got no nothing. Nigga, you been home since 2020. You ain't got a bitch. You ain't knock a bitch up. You out here. We know you like niggas. You like niggas. You running around with a nameplate chain on your neck. Come on, bro. We know you a bum. We know you a fiend, nigga. You smoke K. You said you smoke K2 and you sniff dog food. So we know you ain't get no bag, nigga. Stop talking about getting the bag, nigga. You was a doja. You was a doja. And they already said that you was a doja. You was a doja. And because you was a doja, you did exactly what them dudes told you to do. Blue Boy told you to do, and you did it. You did it. So you talking all this, oh yeah, I was gonna run down on Fat Joe, I was gonna burn him. Nigga, you wasn't gonna do nothing on Fat Joe outside, no speed in Manhattan, bro. Stop it. Fat Joe, you talking about before the corporate Joe. You talking about real Joe that had the Goonie Goons with him. That would hawk your ass down and lay your ass down. You talking about when they had Charlie Rock LD running around. Dudes like Flex, all them dudes that was Terror Squad. Them niggas wasn't playing with you. Niggas would have punished you, and you know that. That's why I'm laughing like this nigga he gotta be kidding me. Talking about, yeah, I was gonna pull up. Like, you wasn't gonna do nothing, bro. You ain't hear what the homie said? When they came to the Rucker, they wasn't on no, yo, we about to have a good basketball game. They came to the Rucker to put some work in, nigga. Okay? Jay and them ain't get off that bus for a reason. Cause them niggas had ice picks and box cutters. They wasn't playing. That's how Terror Squad niggas moved. Them niggas had hella guns, hella blades, and hella shit to hurt you. So we already know you living in a delusional, imaginary world, Zip. We already know, nigga, you was running, you and your brother was running from Tata. You was scared of that nigga. Your brother was scared of that nigga. His rat ass. Your brother a rat, nigga. You a rat, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas is rats. You know what I'm saying? You got a whole, you need to talk about that sealed case. You ain't never showed the world the trial minutes. I like both, man. Both. Pac and Pac and X. Like both. You know what I'm saying? You ain't reading the paperwork and showing the people how you basically got 7 years parole. for a homicide. That's when it make me look at you like, yo, this nigga's a liar, man. Everything like Zip. If you was this official nigga from Corona, nigga, you would have had all the Corona niggas patching up with you. You would have had niggas patching. I ain't seen no Corona official Corona nigga came on your platform and say, yo, Zip is a real nigga from the hood. Ain't none of them came on your platform. Cause they know, bro. You ain't a real nigga from your hood. You ain't a nigga that get active. You ain't a real nigga. You ain't a nigga that get active. You ain't a nigga that put the work in. You ain't put no work in. What I heard you did, Zip, was be a cloud chaser. Cloud chasing niggas. Hey, you mad at Yayo for saying, yo, the realest beef we been in was against Terror Squad. Nigga got a reason for saying that. What wars you been in? 50 of them niggas was militant, nigga. They get active. They got busy. You talking about old Jimmy Henchman and all. Like, come on, son. You mad 50 Cent ain't write a check for you. You mad that 50 Cent ain't throw the bag for you. You thought, oh yeah, yo, 50 gonna ride with me. 50 ain't ride with you. He dubs you. Now you want to talk greasy and you really about to be on 50 shit list. You know what I'm saying? You a sucker, bro. Everybody could tell you ain't a nigga that been around nothing, man. You ain't never did nothing. No legendary shit. You ain't pop no bottles and did none of that, bro. You was a nigga that went to jail for robbing civilians. You know? That's what it is. You know? So it's crazy. You know? Yeah, Zip is a failure on YouTube, nigga. That nigga jealous. Every time I do a legendary move, that nigga get his feelings. Nigga talking about, yo, I can't believe the nigga. Smurf sat down with Bullets Gotti. That nigga, that shit hurt that nigga's soul, nigga. He did a sit down with me. Just like Sub hurt that nigga's soul. Like, yeah, nigga. You mad niggas fuck with me and they don't fuck with you, nigga. I got the streets, remember, nigga. You in the street, I'm in the streets, nigga. Yeah. It's crazy. See? All for what? You know what I'm saying? So it's what it is, man. You gotta feel sorry for these niggas. These niggas be birds, man. Zip nigga running around with a nightshade hat on, nigga. You work for housing. Zip. How you on YouTube acting like you that nigga and you had to go work for housing, bro? That's how I know, nigga. You not that dude, man. You know what I'm saying? You a dirty nigga. I could expose the type of building you live in, but I'ma wait. I'ma wait and see what you gonna say and do. But we know everything about you, homie. We know you took that on a hop. It is what it is, man. Nigga, Zip is a bozo, bro. Let's get to that clown ass nigga. You already know what it is, man. Yeah, them dudes is easy money. You know that black. We working on legendary content, but that nigga Zip, he's a bozo hater. I'm glad he exposed the type of nigga he is. A hater. That's all he is. A hater. But it is what it is, man. Y'all have a blessed night. Fuck that nigga Zip. He a bitch.